Joints packed. That's where I got my records. Joints packed. The parking lot was full at this shindig. Boy, she sure was crowded. Hi guys, Bobby Gas here. Show you my records I got at the antique mall. Lord, was it crowded. Pepper, the Pepper Palace, pepperpalace.com. Hot, huh? Okay, we'll show you the 45s first. I got 45s and I got the albums. Whoops. Easy, boys. Trying to jump out at me here. Alright, let's show you what I got. I just got some album 45s here. Here's a 1958 Elvis Presley, All Shook Up and Heartbreak Hotel on the RCA. That's just. I bought actually some of these off of I think Harry, right? Elvis is still a king to me, eh? I mean, you know, from the 50s, I suppose Little Richard was my favorite. I like Johnny Cochran, Gene Vincent, you know, other guys, right? Here we got a doo-wop promo by Danny and the Juniors, a thief on one side, and on the flip side is Crazy Dave. That's Spartan, a doo-wop promo. Super duper shape too, eh? Look at that old Spartan label. Isn't that nice? Promo too. Now here's one the Impressions. That's, you know, Curtis Mayfield. One side is I'm So Proud and Ain't Got Time. The flip side, eh? Curtis Mayfield on the Curtis or the Curtum label. Next one here is a Curtis Mayfield tune. I already have it, eh? It's Freddie's Dead, but the flip side actually I like better. I've uploaded it a couple of times actually. Underground. I love that tune, Underground. I have a copy already. You know, I buy doubles all the time. Here's a 45 by Van Morrison that I did not have. Sweet Jamie and Domino. I did not have this one here. So it's a Warner Brothers record on an Atlantic sleeve here. That's like 1970, the green Warner Brothers, right? Man the Man, love him, got a lot of his stuff. And I picked up this Roger Waters Radio Waves. On a Columbia label. Going to live in LA, one side, and on the flip side is Radio Waves, the A side. Roger Waters. I love the 45s. I talked to the guy for a good 10-15 minutes. We were talking about the old days in Toronto. He was about 10-15 years younger than me, and well, he got around in the 70s, I can tell you that. Anyhow, let's get to the albums. albums. Just a couple here, guys. First up here, we got the Waterboys. Now they got one tune on this album that I just had to have, Fisherman's Blues. I love that tune by these guys, right? And well, you know, I buy a lot of albums for just one record, right? And these, I love that tune, the Waterboys. Oh, glad to have that one, I gotta tell you. I was surprised to see it there, actually. Another one I was surprised to see, Audience. Now I have the, you know, the other one that's got the famous tune on it, House on the Hill or whatever the hell it's called. This one here, I really don't know the tunes on it, but I'm going to find out. It's only got 4, 9, 12, 17 minutes worth of records on here. I don't know, this might be their first record here, 1972, Elektra Records. Nice. Glad to see, I'll be interesting to hear that. They got some pretty nice music, they do. This one here I already have. This is a 19 Canadian copy of Get Your Ya-Ya's Out, the Stones. But this is sort of a little bit of an upgrade. I have, what, 2 copies anyhow, right? You know, I'll do that. It's on the London. It's Canadian, of course. Great shape. There was one guy there. He had a whole bunch of records, AC/DC, all kinds of other stuff. You know, some heavy metal, Anthrax, and you know, he had some good records there actually, right? But there was no prices on them. And I says to the guy, "There's no prices on them. How much are they?" He says, "Well, all them records there," and they had some ring wear on them and marks and stuff like that. And he says they're $10 and up. Well, as soon as he said that, I know as soon as I take a record over to the guy, he's going to jack it up, right? So I just, you know, okay, thanks, and I left. There was 90 vendors there, and there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vendors selling records. I looked at them all. I spent 2 hours there. Look at this one. Look at this puppy. Koko Taylor, Queen of the Blues. It's got some great tunes on this, eh? Love Koko, eh? Beer Bottle Boogie, The Hunter. That's an Albert King tune off of 1967's Born Under a Bad Sign album. Actually, that album, Born Under a Bad Sign, in '67 is what turned all the college kids and all the hippies and, you know, all the young people onto the blues. It really was, right? As soon as that album come out, you know, everybody was, holy shit, that's pretty good. They're going, right? You've seen it at a lot of places, right? Back in the day, everybody had records, and I mean everybody, right? Koko Taylor last. Look at this one here. Loaded with the Blues, the Chicago Blues All-Stars. Now, I seen these guys at the El Macombo. Had a reserved table right down front, actually, right? They also had, it was a great, I'll tell you who's on it, eh? Willie Dixon, bass and vocal, right? Sunnyland Slim, he plays the piano, Sunnyland Slim, and vocals. He's got the gray, everything's dark in his hair except for that gray sort of horn in his hair. That's Sunnyland Slim. Big Walter, Shaky Horton on the harp, harmonica, right? He sings too, right? Actually, all these guys here do a little bit of singing. Johnny Shines, you know, guitar. I don't know, if you're a blues guy, you know Johnny Shines. and Clifton James on the drums. And if you know, well, if you know the blues, you know Clifton James, right? This is a great album, right? I mean, I couldn't believe I scored this one, especially after I seen these guys, right? There's your label. All these records are super duper clean. And the last record I have is Roy Buchanan's second album. I had 2 copies of this, and I gave the best copy to another VC member, you know, his VCLT, and I kept the bad copy. So this is on the red Polydor. So this is an upgrade for me, this Roy Buchanan record. He's one of the best guitar players that ever lived. He really is, right? He could never find, you know, guys to play with that were equally good, right? And he played, you know, with country, punk, rock, psych, you know, all kinds of stuff. Roy Buchanan. He had some problems head-wise, right? I guess he did, because he hanged himself in a jail cell down in the States someplace, right? Now, I don't know whether he hanged himself or the law hanged him. That happens a lot in jail cells in the States. I don't know. It's speculation, right? Anyhow, that's what I scored. I think I did really good. I really do. Adios, guys.